Hello. Dirty Truck and Dirty Truck. 8:30 p.m. I'm up here at the truck stop about to make a quick break. What I've been noticing, my 5 stars went when it dropped. And Uber's not been giving me all my 5 stars, and I know that. I had some passengers in the car a couple days ago. They were from Canada. Had a ball in here, was just laughing their ass off. 5 stars, 10 stars. They said if they could give 10, they would give 10. I know I got 5 stars from them. And then a passenger after that, 5 stars. And they supposed to put that on your account. My 5 stars didn't go up, but what they would do is they'll sit up there and they subtract a star, then they'll tell you it's from the most recent. But the most recent was the 5 stars that they gave that you didn't put on my account. Because had you put it on my account, I would have seen they were on my account because I'm looking at the 5 stars. But they didn't put it on there. Just like I've been noticing with the tips. I had a writer say he gave me a tip. Did you receive it? I didn't see anything on the app. I said, well, maybe I'll see it after I swipe you out because it's supposed to show up in green that I received a tip. I didn't see anything that I received a tip. So I don't know if I got the tip or not. And I don't remember which writer it was to see if I can go check it. Because now these tips, messages are showing up the next day and not when you're supposed to get them. When they leave you a tip through the app, you're supposed to get it directly that day, right then. They ain't supposed to be processing no tip and show it the next day. That's a lie they telling. I don't know why they saying that shit. Because most tips that I see that a driver gives me, a rider gives me, shows up. It shows up, or however the amount of tip it was, in green. It shows up. And I bet you it ain't going to be green now after I make this video. But what I do know is that this company still allow riders that should not be complaining about drivers to complain about the drivers. And you let it affect they star rating. I had 2 girls in here. Neither one of them was 18 years old. And when I discovered it's too late. Then let me drop them off at the house and give them a lecture about you're not supposed to be in this car. She copping an attitude and talking about her mama scheduled it. Your mama didn't schedule anything. This is in your name. And if you was an approved team, it would come across in a different way. And even if you were an approved team, I did not toggle on the button to pick up approved team. So either way it go, neither one of y'all asses should have been in this motherfucking goddamn car. So she gets an attitude and Uber lets them file a complaint. This is a 16-year-old. You know how many drivers probably got complaints from people who are minors? And this company let them do it. But they not even supposed to have an account. That's that girl account. So my 5-star dropped 1 point. And I also noticed they do that when it's lottery time. Today is Tuesday, so I think it's Powerball, Mega Million, one of the two today. They usually like to subtract $1 from somewhere, 1 point from somewhere. So you're back in the 5-star rating. Look, I'm not finna kiss nobody ass driving this goddamn car. But what you're not going to do is hang them motherfuckers around me that like to complain and deliberately have me picking up. They're young. It is always the young ones. I don't know what your problem is. You complain too goddamn much. I don't need you in the car. Yeah, you coming in here with an attitude looking for something to complain for, you can stay your ass at your goddamn house. You find another way to get to where the fuck you got to get to. Because I ain't got time. You getting in here complaining about nonsense, and half of you ain't supposed to be in the goddamn car. Then you're getting out of here, slamming the fucking door like you done lost your mind. Then they're going back to slamming the door shit. I had some chick I dropped off that was sitting back there looking like she was uncomfortable with her size. And then she gets in, she's sitting up there looking at me, and I could tell she was looking at me. They be looking at my hair and all this other goddamn shit. Back there forming an opinion about me from the fucking back seat. And then she gets out and slams the door for no reason. I have no idea why she got out and slammed the door that damn hard. And they back doing that shit. And now I'm sitting up here giving these door slammer 5 stars. Next time I'm going to wait until I hear how that door closed. And then I'm going to rate you on your goddamn star rating. Because see, that tit for tat shit can go both ways. You don't get 5 stars and turn around and give me a bad review. And I ain't did nothing to you. You back there copping an attitude, sitting back there in the back seat, looking at me. You know, the drivers be at risk because of these goddamn passengers. And I'm getting tired of that damn shit. I offer excellent service. Excellent. Until they motherfucking ass get in the car. And then all of a sudden, it just be an overabundance of them. Uber deliberately got me picking them up. The rider base changed. I'm picking them up. And when you get in the car, you start experiencing it. When they get in the car, this is what you got to deal with. Them motherfuckers complain too much. They do. They absolutely do. And I'm sick of it. They complain too much. You slam the doors too much. You watching me too much. I'm sick of it. Whoop-de-doo, a point. But you didn't give me my 5 stars from the other 2 customers. So that's on Uber. So I'm putting it out there. They do, in fact, indeed, let riders that do not supposed to even be in this car complain on the driver. They do. And then they let riders complain over frivolous shit at 55 star. But I'm past that. Because I don't have time for this shit. You want to complain, stay your ass at home. Don't get in this car. And don't get in this car slamming the door. It don't take that much power to close the goddamn door. Slamming the door like that. Then I get to pick up that motherfucker that stole the goddamn compressor out the back of the goddamn car, picking him up with his motherfucking bike. You stole out the motherfucking car. And then here's the thing. This is how we got 3 situations here. This is how he's going to get caught up. Now, either he stole it when he went back there, when he called me back to his residence, claiming he left a bolt in the back of the car. He was back there a little minute, a nice little minute looking for it. Then he went, oh, found it. And then he walked off, and I swore I caught a glimpse of him with something else in his hand. But I have no reason to go back there to check the thing. I didn't know it was gone. But that belongs to the car and in the car. Because this particular car, these model cars, don't come with a spare. They have that air compressor back there for the car. It's in the manual. It's in the operator's manual. It belongs to the car. And I know it was back there because when I got the car, I seen a little black case back there because I thought maybe somebody had left something in the car. And I popped it open. I seen what it was. And it was one of the more. And I don't know how much it cost, but I remember seeing, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe it is the dual one where it does the voltage on the battery, jumps your battery, and also put air in your tires. That shit is for the car. So if you get stranded anywhere, that's what it was for. So when it disappeared, that means you setting up something. You setting up something because you done took that out the car. And see, they need to put a stop to that because whoever took it out the car is putting the expense on Hertz because it has to be replaced in the car. So who's supposed to be replacing it? This is Hertz vehicle. You stole out of Hertz vehicle. You're doing shit to the vehicle that's costing the company money. Like how I ended up at that Firestone because somebody actually put a nail in the damn tire over there. After I got the brakes done. We did the inspection and I got brakes all the way around. All of a sudden that shit had happened. And I ended up with the Firestone down there on Michigan Avenue, not far from where I live at. So, here's the thing. If the guy with the bike didn't take it, because he was the only one back there recent that I had to pop the trunk, and he was back there looking for something. Any other passenger wouldn't have had no business or any reason to lift that panel back there to see that that was under there. So, he is suspect number 1. Suspect number 2 is the technician at that Firestone on Michigan Avenue where I had to go to get the tire replaced. And then that's when Hertz Maintenance, the dude get on the phone with the shop talking about the car needs another inspection. And I had to tell him this car just been inspected. And it turned into a back and forth thing. Now, what I'm getting from that, I'm like, what if you set that up? What you going to do? Get them to take that out of there? And then they going to come tell you it's missing? And then you gonna bill Hertz for that when the technician took it out the car? Now this is a hypothetical. Say for instance, I'm at that Firestone. Now this guy called with the strangest ass story, requesting that the car needed to be inspected again. Why would it need to be inspected again? That was the first thing. What prompted an inspection again? You only do one a year. We just had one. I just gave you the inspection seat. We got new brakes all the way around. Now, I hope they put new brakes all the way around because the car has been sounding funny. I hope you put new brakes all the way around because you said you put new brakes all the way around. Now, that's the Firestone out here on Gratiot at Macomb Mall in Clinton Township. Out here in, I believe that's what, Roseville or maybe Clinton Township, and right there, but it's in Macomb Mall. Now, they the ones that did the inspection on the car and saw the car needed brakes. And then they said it needed brakes all the way around. Then when they got through, they put the little brake thing in here to tell me to be careful with the car because it's new brakes. Be careful with the stopping of the car. But the car makes funny noise like when it's stopping. I'm like, these new brakes, ain't no car supposed to be making no noise stopping. Now, I'm just putting that out there. The original inspection of this car, they put new brakes all the way around. Then all of a sudden, that shit happened with the tire. Now, I got to go to the shop. See, when the car is in your shop, out of your sight, they could do something to the car. Mess with something. Maybe swap a brake. Do something. Anything. Take the compressor out the back. That's my scenario number 2. What if the technician took the compressor out the back and this guy at Hertz Maintenance requested the car be inspected again? Okay, what's the purpose of you taking it out of there? It's to charge the company more money. That's the purpose. You're going to take it out of there and act like it wasn't in there. Build a company to replace it. And then you're going to put one in there. And what you're going to do, pocket. You're going to maybe put that one back in there. And then you're going to pocket the money. Is that what you're doing? Is you pocketing the money off of this shit? They like to drum up repairs. They go around fucking with shit. That's strange that compressor came up missing and had a young couple that was broken down at the gas station. Needed jumper cables. I wouldn't have known it was gone because I had no reason to go back there. I wouldn't have known it was gone. So now at this point, I think you setting up something because you took that compressor. But either way it go, because I have to report it, and I need to report it to Detroit police because the compressor was in the car. Okay, let me give you, scenario number 1. The guy on the bike took it. That's the first one because he was the one back there. He called me back, and I swore I caught a glimpse of him with something hanging in his hand walking back up his driveway. But I wasn't looking. I just pulled up, popped the trunk. He stayed back there a little minute. Found it. The little boat. He lost the boat. He could have went up under that panel, popped that, took that out, closed it up, found it, and walked the fuck off. I believe that's who took it. The Caucasian guy that lived in Grosse Pointe. Now, that's scenario number 1. But if he didn't take it, the only place this car has been out of my sight where somebody else was going in it to do anything I would have access to go back there would have been the Firestone on Michigan Avenue. And then if neither one of those scenarios is the case, then that proves my point that what I was telling you, all these light model cars was coming around me. And I told you, I be noticing shit where it looked like somebody been going in the car. Then that means that would prove that somebody gained access to this car and took the shit. And I noticed that activity when I parked it at the apartment. So one of those 3 scenarios is it. I'm going with the Caucasian on the bike. That's who I think took the shit. Why you did it, I don't know. That belongs to the car. That's property of the car. The manufacturer of the car put those in the car. It's property of the rental car. Well, maybe you didn't know that was a rental car. And you thought you just gonna do some dirty shit. They're talking about people just steal. You don't steal out of a car that ain't yours. You don't steal out of a car because you requested a ride in the car. So you gonna go back there and steal? Somebody took it. I didn't take it. All I know, it was yellow. I remember that. It was yellow. Big Bird yellow. And I was shocked because the young couple that broke down, because it had that battery thing on it, I could have jumped them with the little yellow device. You took it. So now you trying to set up something where I'm stranded or something somewhere. And you see what that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to another bill for Hertz because this motherfucker stole that shit from back there. That's going to lead another bill. Because now you're going to have to pay somebody to get the car the way it got to get fixed. You've been doing shit and making the company recoup the cost. Either you pocketing that money or you assisting somebody with their sales and shit. You better watch your ass, because that's stolen property you have in your possession. And you definitely will and can go to jail. You stole that shit out the car. It don't belong to you.